from Wisconsin originally. I was up there visiting him recently. He has a fingerprint lock for the front door of his house. Like we all do, right? Fucking fingerprint lock. He lives in northwestern Wisconsin. I don't know who's stealing shit up there. It doesn't make any sense because everyone up there, just like most of Wisconsin, everyone is super nice to everyone. And who's going to steal stuff? You have to be nice to people wherever you live in Wisconsin because most of the people that you live with are on the volunteer fire department. And if you're not nice to them, your fucking house is going to burn down. If there's a fire tonight, half the crowd leaves. Like, that's how it works. Yeah, so for some reason, fingerprint lock front door of his house. I was up there one time, I got locked out. So I had to use the spare severed finger that was hidden underneath the doormat to get inside. Yeah. I was wondering why my dad's hand looked like this. It answered a ton of questions. Thought he was just giving me the shocker or something. Didn't know you knew that, Dad. All right. My dad's one of those guys, he's like really handy, likes doing the projects around the house and is in the garage and everything. He spent 2 months building an outhouse for his hunting land. Yeah, that's a normal thing too, right? 2 months. But he always goes full board in it too. Like, it had like nice shingles, it was insulated, nice wood trim and everything. It's a super nice outhouse, you guys. It's the only outhouse I know that has a bidet in it. Yeah. If you're wondering what a bidet in an outhouse is, it's actually just an icicle sticking out of the seat. Last show, they didn't know what the fuck a bidet was, so... Bidet, what? But, you know, like, and my dad, he goes overboard on his projects and everything, and, you know... There's something I gotta mention, like, you know, guys, we'll get mad at our ladies sometimes if they're taking forever to get ready to go out. Sometimes, you know, it's like, well, my shirt doesn't match my shoes. I gotta do another 5 hours of matching. Whatever. But there's a guy equivalent to that sort of thing, because my dad re-roofed his entire house, and then he got done, and then he looked over at his garage, and he was like, oh, I gotta re-roof the garage because the shingles on the roof of the house don't match shingles on the garage. And I was there. I told him the same thing I'd say to a lady. I said, well, Dad, I don't think anyone's going to really notice. My dad snapped back, well, I'll fucking notice. And he ran to his room and cried for a half an hour. Stood there in stunned disbelief. Went over and knocked on the door. Hey, it looks pretty no matter what, Dad. Don't... Your friends will like it. Don't worry. It's cool. And everyone in my family is like really into hunting and everything too, but I'm like the only one that doesn't hunt. Actually, the best hunter in my family is actually my stepmom. And I base that on the sole fact that she shot and killed a bear with a bow and arrow, killed it in one shot. 3 people are fucking impressed by that. How the hell do you guys kill bear here in Appleton? Tackle it to the ground, snap its neck. Fuck you, Yogi. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? She got this with a bow and arrow in one shot. That's not good enough for you guys? What? One shot, bow and arrow. I'm guessing that's all the shots you get at a bear with a bow and arrow, though, too. It's got to be really tricky to reload a bow when your life is flashing before your eyes. Yeah. She said, though, too, when she's telling the story, you know, she had a loaded pistol at her side just in case something went wrong. Yeah, loaded. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, if I'm hunting a bear and my primary weapon is a stick with a bunch of razor blades glued to the end of it, yeah, I'm going to have a loaded pistol at my side, too, and probably a loaded pair of pants. Are you kidding me? Bears are scary. Hey, they can climb trees now. Those are 21st century bears. You can't hide your picnic baskets up there anymore. That's why they must be destroyed. They're smarter than average bears, I hear. There's like 4 Yogi Bear references in that joke. It's wacky.